Wank.
Ih, balik lagi. Oh no, baru nyadar. Running text-nya dari tadi masih Minecraft. Berarti tadi juga masih Minecraft, belum diganti. Oke, kembali lagi. Yeay. Sudah lama nggak ini. Dia masih penasaran sama ending lainnya, cuma yang dulu tuh udah lupa, yang udah dibuka tuh apa aja. Jadi nggak tahu ini nanti senemunya. Oke, let's go. The end is never the end is never the end. Main dari awal mungkin. Pokoknya asal coba endingnya gitu. Karena dulu tuh sebentar. Dulu tuh achievementnya you cannot. Oh, dulu cuma 3, really. Soalnya achievement yang ke-unlock cuma you cannot jump, beat the game, sama welcome back. Atau
buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy.
Cuma kan unlock 3
And
achievementnya
then
sih.
one day, something very peculiar happened.
Kalau dicek dari
Something that
achievementnya
would
cuma 3
forever
doang punyanya.
change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened, this complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
Yeay, sebentar. Suaranya keras banget ya. Agak kecilin sedikit. Ya, udah lupa. Pokoknya yang keluar jendela tuh sudah, kalau nggak salah. Soalnya yang dinyanyiin sama naratornya itu kan, itu terus ngalahin game. Sama satu lagi tuh yang kayak kita.
All his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Sama itu yang dia inget tuh yang kita tiba-tiba di atap jadi orang point of view ketiga gitu, ngeliatin kitanya yang lagi di bawah gitu, terus ending credit gitu. Not me sleeping, forget that. Oh no, the sleeping. Mama. Dari Troya, thank you for the donation.
No matter how hard Stanley looked, he
couldn't
couldn't find it.
find.
Stanley went around touching every little thing in the office, but it didn't make a single difference, nor did it advance the story in any way.
Yeah, and also the broom closet. Oh. Let's try checking everything, every single thing that we can interact. Whoa. The slap clip was the first I saw of Tia. Oh. Okay. I guess the slap clip brings new people. Welcome. Ini katanya itu ya, nanti kalau pas lantainya berserakan yang banyak kertas gitu, itu kayak Easter egg-nya. Kayak harus dicek gitu. Waktu itu kayak pernah ke-trigger sekali. Yap, kalau nggak ada klip itu aku nggak tahu NIJISANJI ID.
Stanley clicked on literally every single door in the office because he doesn't pick up well on cues from his environment.
Pen. Kantor biru juga istri. Oh, I see. Ini nggak bisa, oke. Pokoknya ada beberapa ending tuh yang belum. Oh.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Waktu itu pernah ini kan ya, yang kita apa rebel terus kesini terus kayak disuruh main yang itu yang harus pencet tombol buat save the baby, terus kayak dikasih puzzle gitu. Pernah rebel. What can we do in here? Kayaknya ya rebel tuh yang akhirnya
Yet there
jadi
was not a single person here either.
third
Feeling a
POV.
wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Nothing. Oh, it is.
Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here, so he turned around and got back on track.
Oh no, deja vu.
There was nothing here. No choice to make, no path to follow, just an empty broom closet. No reason to still be here.
Deja vu.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Dulu tuh pernah ke bawah nggak ya? Pernah ya kayaknya. Udah lupa. Kayaknya iya
But
pernah.
Stanley just couldn't do it. He considered the possibility of facing his boss, admitting he had left his post during work hours. He might be fired for that. And in such a competitive economy, why had he taken that risk? All because he believed everyone had vanished? His boss would think he was crazy. And then something occurred to Stanley. Maybe, he thought to himself, maybe I am crazy. All of my co-workers blinking mysteriously out of existence in a single moment for no reason at all. None of it made any logical sense. And as Stanley pondered this, he began to make other strange observations. For example, why couldn't he see his feet when he looked down?
It is.
Why did doors close automatically behind him wherever he went? And for that matter, these rooms were starting to look pretty familiar. Were they simply repeating? No, Stanley said to himself, this is all too strange. This can't be real. And at last, he came to the conclusion that had been on the tip of his tongue. He just hadn't found the words for it. I'm dreaming, he yelled. This is all a dream. Oh, what a relief Stanley felt to have finally found an answer, an explanation. His co-workers weren't actually gone. He wasn't going to lose his job. He wasn't crazy after all. And he thought to himself, I suppose I'll wake up soon. I'll have to go back to my boring real-life job pushing buttons. I may as well enjoy this while I'm still lucid. So, he imagined himself flying and began to gently float above the ground. Then he imagined himself soaring through space on a magical starfield, and it too appeared. It was so much fun, and Stanley marveled that he had still not woken up. How was he remaining so lucid? And then perhaps the strangest question of them all entered Stanley's head. One he was amazed he hadn't asked himself sooner. Why is there a voice in my head dictating everything that I'm doing and thinking? Now the voice was describing itself being considered by Stanley, who found it particularly strange. I'm dreaming about a voice describing me, thinking about how it's describing my thoughts, he thought. And while he thought it all very odd and wondered if this voice spoke to all people in their dreams, the truth was that, of course, this was not a dream. How could it be? Was Stanley simply deceiving himself, believing that if he's asleep, he doesn't have to take responsibility for himself? Stanley is as awake right now as he's ever
Kayaknya
been
pernah
in his life.
juga sih ini atau belum ya?
Now, hearing the
Jangan
voice
lupa
speak
yang
to
kita
himself,
endingnya yang lompat-lompat dari atas tangga kayak mau bunuh diri itu
certain beyond
apa
a
ya
doubt
itu?
that this was in fact a dream. Did the voice not see him float and make the magical stars just a moment ago? How else would the voice explain all that? This voice was a part of himself too. Surely, if he could just... He would prove it. He would prove that he was in control, that this was a dream.
A dream.
So he closed his eyes gently, and he invited himself
Oh no!
to wake up.
No!
He felt the cool weight of the blanket on his skin, the press of the mattress on his back, the fresh air of a world outside this one. Let me wake up, he thought to himself. I'm through with this dream. I wish it to be over. Let me go back to my job. Let me continue pushing the buttons. Please, it's all I want.
Oh no,
I
dipaksa.
want my apartment, and my wife, and my job.
All I
is my
want.
life exactly the way it's always been. My life is normal.
I am normal. Everything will be fine.
I am
Okay.
okay.
Ya, subliminal juga ada naratornya.
Stanley began screaming. Please, someone wake me up. My name is Stanley. I have a boss. I have an office. I am real.
Iya, kayaknya
Please,
pernah
can
ini.
someone tell me I am real. I must be real. I must be. Can anyone hear my voice? Who am I? Who am I? And everything went black.
Ah.
This
Panik.
is the story of a woman named Mariella.
Tapi kalau tadi
Mariella woke up on a day like any other.
kita mundur ada endingnya lain nggak ya? Yang tadi pintu belakangnya kan kebuka. Iya, ini pernah. Ini sudah pernah ini kayaknya. Wah, sudah pernah.
She considered the strange man. He was obviously crazy. This much she knew. Everyone knows what crazy people look like. And in that moment, she thought to herself how lucky she was to be normal. I am sane. I am in control of my mind. I know what is real and what isn't. It was comforting to think this, and in a certain way, seeing this man made her feel better. But then she remembered the meeting she had scheduled for that day, the very important people whose impressions of her would affect her career, and by extension, the rest of her life. She had no time for this, so it was only a moment that she stood there, staring down at the body. And then she turned and ran.
Yeah, that's the verse. Meja
All of his
4
co-workers were gone.
19.
What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
419. This one? Awaiting input? What input? Eh? Sudah. Tapi what? Meja 423, mari kita lihat. 42. Loh, 423. Mati. Oh no, tadi kepencet ini ya. No, wait, ulang. Kepencet tadi. What? Loh. This is new.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Whiteboard ending sebentar.
Stanley went around touching every little thing in the office, but it didn't make a single difference, nor did it advance the story in any way.
Yeah, I've done the broom closet. Whiteboard ending. Console. Cannot click anything. What is this? Console. Oh, what to do? Console. One of ending perhaps. Just like that. So all of this we saw this and that's the end. Okay. Yeah, I think just like that. Oh, but the next one is the console. No, I cannot press that thing. Activate the console and then write that in there. I can't. It doesn't want to open. Yeah, need that key. Sit there. Barang CTRL juga nggak bisa. Makanya itu konsol 7 atau koma itu. Mama. Renanda. Pupuk, udah malam emah. Thank you donasinya. Masih mau main. Ya. Atas enter. I'm literally pressing all the keys and nothing happened. Yeah, nothing. Let's restart. Enable console option, keyboard mouse. No. Console. Oh, let's try. Tapi udah bener ini, tapi nggak mau. Tuh, udah dipencet tapi nggak mau. Key-nya udah bener padahal. Tadi kan ada konsol gitu. Sebentar, penasaran. Daripada ngulang. Stanley Parable whiteboard ending. What do we have to do in here? Oh, cuma gitu. Ya, kayaknya cuma gitu. Nothing special. Oh wait. If you type into console, tapi nggak mau buka konsolnya. It doesn't want to open. Let's try other key. Edit key console. Let's try this. No. It's still. It still doesn't want to open. Masih nggak mau. Kalau restart hilang nanti. Ya, itu komennya. There's a if you type console and press of the use key will making park sound. Harus setting di Steam. Iya, males ya sudah, nggak usah. Coba yang lain aja.
Someone was following Stanley. He was sure of it. If he checked over his shoulder now, he would surely catch them. It was only a matter of time.
Kok beda? That's different. Oh ya, tadi dari 4. Hah? Why I cannot click it? Mama. Oh. Ya. Biar bisa tidur lelap malam ini. Thank you for the donation. Dari sini ini udah dipencet. Berarti lanjutannya sini, tapi oh. No. Nggak bisa. Oh no, sebentar. Keyboard edit key. Action. Oke. Nah. Mouse-nya kurang. Terus apakah sini? Tidak. Tadi ada yang nyala. Bukan. Harusnya restart. Terus ke ruangan sekretaris, bos. Oh. Okay, let's try. Oh, it's this blue room again.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Which one? Sekretaris. Washroom.
Stanley went around touching every little thing in the office, but it didn't make a single difference. Nor did it advance the story
Not
in
that
any
thing
way.
again.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Arah meeting. Meeting. This one?
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office,
Naik ke
hoping he might
atas.
find an answer there.
Oh.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Oh. No, this is bathroom. Secretary, this one. Oh, it is. Wow, terus restart lagi. Urutannya apa berarti sekretaris? Meja 434. Let's try.
All of his co-workers were gone.
434.
What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
Kok ada suara kerutuk-kerutuk?
Stanley went around touching every little thing in the office, but it didn't make a single difference.
Iya,
Nor
lagi
did
ending
it
hunting.
advance the story in any way.
Komputer Stanley. Iya, kayak hujan gitu tadi. Oh. What? Oh no, it's so loud. Wait. Wow. Dorime. It gives the Dorime vibe. Yeah, what you did, I don't know. Oh. Oh, there's nothing that we can do here. Yeah, Stanley push all the button. Mama. Oh, from Troyer. Thank you donasinya. Wow. So I guess that's it. How many endings we got so far? I think 3.
How long was I sitting there? Stanley wondered to himself.
Oh.
Minutes? Days? Centuries?
Oh.
Did something
Semuanya.
happen while my senses were
The end
disturbed?
is never.
He made a note to be more careful with time from now on.
Did you jump through the window? I did in my last stream, my first Stanley stream. Nemu Easter egg orang jalan.
As he
Belum.
came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
No, masih nggak bisa buka konsol.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Nothing.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What dark secret was being held from him? What he could not have known was that the
Kenapa
keypad
di
behind the
sini?
boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number, 2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this.
Closing the door. I think I already
Stanley
done
just
that
sat
one.
around twiddling his thumbs. Trying to input anything on the device was useless, since he could never possibly know that the combination was 2845.
2845. Kayaknya tuh ada ending lain yang
2845. Yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer luck. Amazing. He stepped into
Oh
the
no,
newly
not
opened
yet.
passageway.
Okay, let's try again later. I just want to see. I think I remember. I can just. I forgot.
Descending deeper into the building, Stanley realized
NIJISANJI ending.
peculiar. It was
2
a
for
stirring
3
of
for.
emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long.
Wow, it's so dark.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Can't go back. So sad. Escape. Ya, kayaknya belum pernah kesini. Ampun. Ya, Stanley. Ya, belum pernah kesini. Where is it? I never go this way. Let's try.
Although this passageway had the word escape written on it, the truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley would meet his violent death.
Oh no. Yang layar banyak udah sih.
The door behind him was not shut. Stanley still had every opportunity to turn around and get back on track.
Atau ini yang layar banyak
At
itu?
this point, Stanley was making a conscious, concerted effort to walk forward and willingly confront his death.
Oh. Wah. Oh.
As the machine whirred into motion and Stanley was inched closer and closer to his demise, he reflected that his life had been of no consequence.
Oh no, I cannot move.
Stanley can't see the bigger picture. He doesn't know the real story.
Oh no.
Narrow vision of what is
Elevator.
perhaps his death was a fatal loss, like tugging the eyeballs from a blind man. So he resigned and willingly accepted this violent end
Mama.
to
Oh no.
life.
Oh, this is so dark. Just
Farewell, Stanley, cried the narrator,
Eh?
as Stanley was led helplessly into the enormous metal jaws. In a single visceral instant, Stanley was obliterated as the machine crushed every bone in his body, killing him
Oh, wait.
instantly.
Weh. Eh. Kok naratornya jadi cewek? Sebentar. What is happening? Stanley. Eh.
And yet it would be just a few minutes before Stanley would restart the game, back in his office, as alive as ever. What exactly did the narrator think he was going to accomplish?
Oh. What is this place?
When every path you can walk has been created for you long in advance, death becomes meaningless, making life the same. Do you see now? Do you see that Stanley was already dead from the moment he hit start?
Stanley's computer. Corridor. Healing cabinet. Office. Oh, this game. Ah. Ya, kitanya hampir mau dibunuh sama narator. Yang itu. Tapi ditolong sama ini. Oh, credits. Oh, wow. Developer's room. It's so cool. Maintenance room. Wow, jadi kayak museum gitu. Early in development, we designed an ending where Stanley would end up on the battlefield fighting aliens. Then we realized shortly after starting to play it that it was too jokey and on the nose for the tone of the game. Plus, some people interpreted it as making fun of people who like shooters, which was not our intention. Ah, I see. Ya, yang ini belum pernah. The thing I want to know is, what do you do if Stanley entered any other room? Narrator emails. After the second trail we sent out, we asked people to email another for question. While we had initially planned to use this email for the promotion material, we never found the perfect use for them. Here are a selection of those email. Berarti naratornya apa sih, kayak developernya kayak minta apa buat ngirim email feedback tentang trailernya kan, tapi katanya nggak ada yang bagus. Terus kayak contoh salah satu yang emailnya aneh-aneh tuh ini. That's so funny. Hello, an early version of the ones. Oh, ini versi awalnya. The Office. The apartment timer. Ah, ini yang telepon itu udah pernah in previous episode. The choice leading to apartment ending. A timer would give you 50 seconds to pick up the phone. Not picking up the phone would lead to a different ending. Ah. The car quality second version is functionally the same as what in the final game, but we wanted it to look more like a place where the cargo was actually stored. Oh, that's so cool. Wah, bercabang sekali. What? Sending levers. This lever originally part of the sending. The player will pull a lever and the narrator will describe the color lever pulled. This screenshot is of the ending known as sending, which is eventually cut and merged into another part of the game. Ah, I see. Sending mana? Wow. Banyak banget ini ruangannya. Oh my god. There's so many. It's very cool though. Ruangannya banyak. Wow, ini semakin turun. Kevin writing the voice. Oh. Oh, keren. These are clips from early takes that were not used in the final game. Namanya naratornya Kevin Brighting. Ini yang kita dengar sekarang ini tuh suara-suaranya, sampel suaranya dia yang nggak dipakai di gamenya. It's very good. The legend. I wish he can do more this kind of game as another narrator. Mama. Om Bruang, halo. Bersin biasanya jadi pilek, siapin tisu buat ceket-ceket. Thank you. Tidak apa-apa, bukan pilek, cuma gatel. Oh, ini nggak bisa diapa-apain. Berarti ini muter doang ya tadi, kayak dari kiri ke kanan. Oh iya, narator yang cewek nggak ada info. Bentar, kayaknya ada ruangan yang belum masuk. One of the decks from early version of the countdown ending. Oh, that's so cool. Elevator. Oh, that's the exit. Wait. Sebelum masuk ke sana, ada beberapa ruangan yang belum dimasukin. Penasaran? Ah, office-nya. Wow. Yaudah, langsung. Langsung aja. Ini apa ini? Exit. Let's exit.
Oh, look at these two. How they wish to destroy one another. How they wish to control one another. How they both wish to be free.
Uhu.
Can you see? Can you see how much they need one another? No, perhaps not. Sometimes these things cannot be seen.
Oh.
But listen to me. You can still save these two.
What?
You can stop the program before they both fail. Push escape and press quit. There's no other way to beat this game.
Oh no.
As long as you move forward, you'll be walking someone else's path. Stop now.
Oh no.
Only true choice.
Oh no.
Whatever you do, choose it. Don't let time choose for you.
Oh
Don't
no.
let time.
Ah. Just that? Ah. Karena udah kepenyet harus restart sendiri. Stanley penyet. Let's restart.
But Stanley simply couldn't handle the pressure.
Oh no.
What if he had to make a decision? What if a crucial outcome fell under his responsibility?
I think
he
I've...
had never been trained for
No,
that.
no, 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 no. No, no, no. I think I've done this ending. Kayaknya udah pernah sih yang nutup ruangan ini doang. Sudah, I've done that.
Gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Let's try the right side. Perhaps there's another ending.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. Ah, yes, truly a room worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room. Stanley simply stood here, drinking it all in. Yes, really worth it being here.
Oh ya, waktu itu yang telepon tuh
Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Cabut atau angkat telepon ya waktu itu ya? Kinda. So lupa waktu itu. Yang ini ya yang ada teleponnya itu kalau nggak salah.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago. Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here.
Sini apa naik ya?
Really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about. What? Really? And when you're in the middle of something, you have zero consideration for others? Are you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you? Why, I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful. Look,
Yeah, I've done this part, but I forgot which one.
Now listen carefully, this is important.
Oh,
Stanley walked through the red door.
I forgot. Wait, lupa. Waktu itu di sini tuh yang mana ya? Ini kalau gak salah yang itu kan yang masuk nanti di kalau salah masuk, kalau nggak salah yang disuruh mencet itu yang harus nolong. Yeah, the one that have Minecraft portal. And then the last one is the baby thingy. Kayaknya. Red is phone. Was it? I think it is. Or no. Let's try red.
Oh, thank God you are willing to listen to me. Do you see that I really have wanted you to be happy all this time? The problem is all these choices. The two of us always trying to get somewhere that isn't here. Running and running and running, just the way you're doing right now. Don't you see that it's killing us, Stanley? I want it to stop. We would both be so much happier if we just stopped. And I think I have a solution. Here, let me show you.
Oi. Ah.
What do we want? What are we looking for?
Wait,
Here. Yes. Oh, it's beautiful, isn't it?
Lift his phone.
Stay right here, right in this moment.
Phone. Yang naik ya. Oke. Yang naik itu yang HP.
I actually feel happy. No, wait. Where are you going?
Oh, ini yang bunuh diri itu yang lompat berkali-kali. Ini sudah pernah.
Right. Where were we?
Just that. Okay, so we have no other choice.
Oh no. Stay away from those stairs. If you hurt yourself, if you die, the game will reset. We'll lose all of this. Please, no, Stanley, let me stay here. Don't take this from me.
Oh no.
No! Oh, thank God you lived. You had me worried there for a moment.
Okay,
Now,
let's try.
Can we please get back to the other room? There. See? This is what you want. This is where we can both...
Stop moving.
We really can. If we stop moving, we just have to stop moving.
Let's try. Soalnya yang lompat-lompat udah pernah sih berkali-kali. Time to ascend. Nothing happened. Inner peace. And then sleep. Let's wait maybe for a minute. Mungkin coba 1 menit tunggu. No, it's okay. No, sleep. I stop moving and then what? Iya, nothing. Ya udahlah, yang lompat sekali.
Stanley, go back. There's nothing good that can come from this. No. What do you just not believe me? What can I say to convince you?
No. Oh. Gak bisa dibuka.
Stanley, let's go back to the other room. My God, is this really how much you dislike my game? That you'll throw yourself from this platform over and over to be rid of it? You were literally willing to kill yourself to keep me from being happy. Am I reading the situation correctly?
Oh no, narrator's piano voice. I can't. Narrator is very precious. I'm sorry, narrator.
Maybe you're just getting a kick out of it. I don't know anymore. I just wanted us to get along. But I guess that was too much to ask. It looks like you wanted to make a choice after all. Well, this one is yours. Is it over? It's going to restart, isn't it?
The end. Okay, let's try the
All
phone.
of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
I forgot about the phone.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, this was not the correct way to the meeting room.
Clicking
and Stanley
door
knew it
for
perfectly well.
30?
Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
I think I'm not yet. Esa, live jam segini nggak bikin rusak jadwal jam tidurmu dia? Apa?
Wow. Yes.
Justru jam segini
This
jam
room.
bangunnya
Well,
dia.
eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first
Thank you by
open
the way
door on his
donasinya.
left.
Mama. Amazing Red Panda, Himlo.
Stanley was so bad at following directions.
Selamat
it's incredible
malam,
he wasn't
Amazing
5
Red
years
Panda.
ago.
Let's try the phone.
I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about. Please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself. Now, I'm not asking for me, I'm asking for her.
Oh, for
This is it,
her.
Stanley, your chance to redeem yourself, to put your work aside, to let her back into your life. She's been waiting.
Oh, kaget.
That's her, Stanley. You need to be the one to do this, to reach out to her. If you can truly place your faith
Dulu
in
tuh yang
another,
angkat telepon apa
then
cabut
pick
ya?
up the phone.
Lupa. Dulu tuh, lupa. We pull out. Coba dua-duanya deh.
As Stanley picked up the phone, a white light engulfed him, filling him not just with radiance, but with hope. Hope for a life reunited one... Wait. Oh, goodness. Stanley, did you just unplug the phone? No,
Yes.
that wasn't supposed to be a choice. How did you do that? You actually chose incorrectly. I didn't even know that was possible.
It
Let me
is.
double check. No, it's definitely here, clear as day. Stanley picks up the phone. He's taken to his apartment where he finds his wife, and the two pledge themselves to one another. Music comes in, fade to white, roll credits. Not picking up the phone is actually somehow an incorrect course of action. How is that even possible? None of these decisions were supposed to mean anything. I don't understand. How on earth are you making meaningful choices? What did you... Wait a second. Did I just see... No, that's not possible. I can't believe it.
Eh?
How had I not noticed it sooner?
What?
You're not Stanley. You're a real person.
What?
I can't believe I was so mistaken. This is why you've been able to make correct and incorrect choices. And to think I've been letting you run around in this game for so long. If you'd made any more wrong choices, you might have negated it entirely. It's as though
Stanley,
you completely ignored even the most basic safety protocol for real-world decision-making. Or did you not grasp the severity of the situation? Well, I won't have that kind of risk on my watch. I'm going to stop the game for a moment so we can educate you properly on safe decision-making in the real world. Please observe this helpful instructional video.
Eh?
Choice.
Oh, udah
It's the
pernah yang
best
ini.
part of being a real person. But if used incorrectly, can also be the most dangerous.
This one
For
good.
example, in this scenario, a hypothetical real person named Stephen has a choice. He could spend years helping improve the quality of life for citizens of impoverished third world nations. Or he could systematically set fire to every orphan living in a 30-kilometer
no.
radius of his house. Which choice would you make? Remember that unlike here, the real world makes sense, and at no time should you make a choice that does not conform to rational logic. If you find yourself speaking with a person who does not make sense, in all likelihood, that person is not real. Allow the person to finish their thought, then provide an excuse why you cannot continue talking. Turn to a partner and practice saying, "My goodness, is it 4:30? I'm supposed to be having a back, sack, and crack."
Eh? Practice.
Excellent. Making choices on a regular basis is the best path to a healthy decision-making process. Most medical professionals recommend making at least 8 choices per day. Do you make more than 8? Less? And finally, if you begin to wonder if your choices are actually meaningful and whether you'll ever make a significant contribution to the world, just remember that in the vast infiniteness of space, your thoughts and problems are materially insignificant, and the feeling should subside. At this time, your instructor will guide you in an exercise to test and reinforce the material covered in this video.
Welcome back.
Ya,
You may
udah
have
pernah.
noticed that this room has begun to deteriorate as a result of narrative contradiction. But not to worry. Now that you're properly informed on good decision-making, we're going to revisit a choice you made just a few minutes ago and see what the correct thing to do would have been. This way, please.
Oh, here, go back.
Now that we know your choices are meaningful, we can't have you jumping off the platform and dying.
Oh, no.
Imagine the main character dying senselessly halfway through the story. That story would make no sense at all. We just need to get you home as soon as possible before the narrative contradiction gets any worse. Unfortunately, it seems this place is not well equipped to deal with reality.
Go back.
Almost there. You'll take the door on the left, back to the correct ending, the story will have resolution once again, and you'll be home free in the real world.
No. I want to see everything.
Now remember, all you need to do is behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Huh. I think I remember Hah. Dulu kayaknya pernah nyoba itu soalnya full rebel gitu kalau nggak salah dulu udah pernah. Coba.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his
Nggak boleh.
boss's office. Stepping inside his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life.
Beda ya?
Shocked, unraveled,
Ruangannya
Stanley wondered
beda.
in disbelief who orchestrated this, until he saw the door with a voice receiver next to it. Surely behind this door lay all the answers to his questions. And beyond all probability, he knew the passcode. He had seen it on his boss's computer just last week. Nightshark 115. Was this the code to open the door? Would it still work? There was only one way to find out. Stanley had been trained never to speak up, but now he would draw from within himself the courage to face the unknown. He drew a sharp breath and then spoke the code.
What if we stay quiet?
Stanley spoke the code. Nightshark 115. He spoke it into the receiver, right there on the wall. I'm sorry, is there a problem? You didn't mishear me, did you? Please speak the code into the receiver. Otherwise we can't get on with the story. This is a crucial step.
Mungkin kalau diklik kita bisa ngomong, tapi ini dia diemin. Nunggu sampai.
Okay, fine. You're not gonna do it. But you know what? It's pretty humiliating to bring you this far, only for you to suddenly decide you have better things to do. I asked you for this one single thing, for your respect. The kind of respect Stanley shows for his choices. He knows what it means to take a story seriously. If you didn't want to see what I had to show you, then why did you come here? You had a choice, you know. You could have gone through the door on the right. You could have done whatever the hell you wanted over there. Why did you come this way? Speak. Say something to me. Explain yourself, you coward.
Oh no.
Behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine.
Oh.
All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Oh, wait, sebentar. Super chat, thank you. Oh no, I cannot read the name, but thank you. Sawadika. Thank you for the super chat. And also tadi dari Lobak Muda. The eye so cute, can I pinch your cheek? Sure. Thank you for the donation. What if we go to the left again and then when narrator asks us to enter the code, we just don't enter again? Let's see.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief,
Eh?
behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll
Pas
be up to the
masuk
task.
bos
Just
rumah langsung
follow my lead and
benar.
you'll be fine. All right.
Jadi pintunya
When
ditutup
Stanley
sih
came
waktu
to a set
masuk
of
bos
2
room.
open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Oh ini apakah ini yang dunianya nanti jadi itu? Jadi rusak semua? Hancur gitu karena kita nggak ngikutin perintah dia.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first.
Oh, sebelum pintu
I'm
nutup
quite
langsung
you'll be up to the
lagi.
task.
I
Just follow my
see.
lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Kayaknya ini yang nge-crash itu sih. Dunianya jadi aneh gitu.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first.
Let's
I'm
go
quite
this
sure
way
you'll be
then.
up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors,
I think it's because
entered
he
the door
angry.
on his left. No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry back in the other direction.
Oh, ya,
Perhaps we're
ini.
not too late.
Yang rusak semua. Yeah, this one. Everything is broken. Ah,
I can't believe after everything we talked about that you... My story...
It is.
You destroyed my work. Why? For what? What did you get out of that? What did you think was so special about seeing the game undone, left here like so much garbage? It's worthless. And what am I supposed to do? Even if there were a way to continue, would it be worth it? To know that my story is now incorrect? How can I go back to that? I can't erase that knowledge. I'll have to live with it forever, reliving its impossibility forever. I couldn't live that way. Is it better to shut the game down entirely? To willingly destroy all of my work? I don't know. What's the answer? What do I do? What do I do? No, I have to. I have to shut the game down. I have to. I have to.
Oh. Yeah, it's all broken.
Oh, I'm here. I'm still here. Here in this pile of rubbish. With you. You, who thought you were so clever. Now look where we are. My entire game is destroyed. It was the only thing in the world that was mine, and you've run it into the ground. What, did you think that would be funny? You just had to see? Didn't I impress upon you how important it was to be
Ini
like
kayaknya yang
Stanley?
endingnya jadi
He
third
actually
person
knows how to
point
do
of
what I
view
tell
lah
him
ya.
to. He understands that
Lupa.
if I say to do something, there's a damn good reason for it. That thought hadn't even occurred to you, had it? That there's a world outside of you? You're a child.
You're a child.
Oh, my story. If you'd just gone through the door on the left, you would have seen it. There was a whole underground facility. You would have destroyed it and been victorious. It would have been so perfect. I worked so hard on it. I tried so hard.
Oh. Yeah, it is.
Instead of two open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Yang jadi third person.
Stanley? Hello? Are you... Is everything okay? Stanley, please. I need you to make a choice.
The end.
I need you to walk through the door. Are you listening to me? Can you hear me?
Is everything alright?
All right. Stanley, this is important. The story needs you. It needs you to
Ya,
make a
udah
decision.
ini.
It cannot exist without you. Do you understand me? Whatever choice you make is just fine. They're both correct. You cannot be wrong here. We can work together. I'll accept whatever you do. I simply need
Oh,
you to
no,
take that
sad.
step forward, please. Choose.
Narrator.
Do something. Anything. This is more important than you can ever know. I need this. The story needs it. So, you hear me? Are you there? Are you listening to this? Stanley, are you there? Okay. It's okay, I can wait. You need time to decide.
Narrator.
Time to make sure your choice is correct. That is the best choice. That's all right. I'll wait for you to decide what's the right thing to do. Take as much time as you need.
Yeah, I think Bentar, yang berapa? 4.30.
Already this was uncomfortable. Oh, please. Are you really just doing this for the achievement? Click a door 5 times. Is that all that you think an achievement is worth? No. I can't just give these merits away for such little effort. A measly 5 clicks. Now suppose you were to click the door 20 times. I would say that's the kind of effort that warrants recognition.
Spam time.
I have to say, I'm still not feeling the satisfaction of witnessing true effort for a noble
Oh
cause.
no.
Perhaps
50.
clicks will do it. Yes, almost certainly 50 clicks.
Okay, let's go 50.
No, I'm still not feeling it.
Oh no.
I want this achievement to have meant something. It has to be a true reward for valiant effort. I want to see some hustle, Stanley. I want to see commitment, a willingness to go all the way, no matter what the cost. Why don't you go put 20 clicks into door number 417?
Oh? 417? Berarti pindah. Kita harus pindah. 417. 417.
Oh, great. Now, go click a few times on door 437.
437.
Excellent. I think we're getting somewhere. Now, door 415. Let's give it 10 clicks or so.
Oh no. 415.
Now, back to door number 437.
Nih ngerjain doang ini naratornya.
Let's see. How about you click on, well, I don't know, the copy machine?
Copy machine.
All right, back to room 417. I'm really feeling it now. I think we're getting somewhere.
Ya, sekali-kali nyenengin autornya.
Okay, now go climb on employee 419's desk.
419 desk.
Yes, this is great. You're putting it all on the line, Stanley. I like that. All right, let's keep it up. Go give me a few clicks on door 416. We've almost got it. Now the copy machine, do that one again.
He sounds very happy.
Finish it off, Stanley. 5 clicks on door 430.
Oh, where is it? Oh, wait, no. 430. 430. Oh.
Yes! We did it!
Oh, achievement!
Wow, that felt amazing.
Click order 4305 times.
Nothing could hold you back. Yes, I'm very proud of how far we've come today. Just think, only a few minutes ago, you believed an achievement was worth 5 little clicks. Really now?
Happy
What
narrator.
are you thinking?
A very happy narrator. Okay.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Nyoba yang sebentar. Nyoba yang ruang pos itu, yang masuk terus keluar itu. That one. Atau angkat telepon. Angkat telepon waktu itu pernah nggak ya? Oke, yang ruang pos dulu coba. Kita coba ke ruang pos.
Yet there was not a single person here either.
I forgot
Feeling
I
a
already
wave of
picked up the
disbelief,
phone or
Stanley
not.
decided to go up to his boss's office. Hoping coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to
Tricky,
his
yeah,
boss's
I'm
office.
sure it's tricky. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, pintu yang di sana. Kirain itu. Ini.
Stepping in.
Oh no. And then we go back. Wah, balik ke ruang Stanley. Okay, let's see. Sebelum pintunya kebuka. Pintu mana? There's this door though. Apakah kita ke sini? Hitam. What is this room? What? You are now leaving. What? Escape to Julie. Wow. Oh no, it's so dark. What? Whoa. We keep going. Yeah, another ending. Tujuh lima tujuh, and we keep continue. Naratornya diem. Sampai berapa ini? Oh, escape. I cannot see. Oh. Eh? Oh, cuma gitu.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Ah. Okay, let's try the phone. Angkat telepon.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Lupa
This was
soalnya.
not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. The lounge was sublime, a work of art. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Yang kalau nggak salah di situ ada elevator. Nah itu yang nyala. Itu lupa, itu yang apa
Stanley was
ya?
so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago. Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about. Please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself. Now, I'm not asking for me, I'm asking for her. This is it, Stanley. Your chance to redeem yourself. To put your work aside. To let her back into your life. She's been waiting.
Kalau
That's her, Stanley.
kalau
You need to be
didiamin
the
ngaruh
one
nggak
to
ya?
do this, to reach out to her. If you can truly place your faith in another, then pick up the phone.
Wait. Drink first. Tadi kayak ada pintu di bawah. Ya, itu sudah tadi. candy? No. No. Yeah, I think we have to pick the phone.
Oh, Stanley, is that you? Hold on, sweetie. Sorry to keep you waiting. I'm just pulling the bread out of the oven.
Ah,
All right. Okay, there we go.
ya ini udah pernah
Alright,
juga.
now, I want you to come in and tell me all about your day.
Ya, udah pernah.
Gotcha. Oh, come on. Did you actually think you had a loving wife who'd want to commit their life to you? I'm trying to make a point here, Stanley. I'm trying to get you to see something. Come inside. Let me show you what's really going on here.
Cabut telepon tadi sudah. I
This is a
already
very
done
sad
the
story about the
unplugged
death
the
of a man
phone.
named Stanley.
Oh,
Stanley is quite a boring fellow. He has a job that demands nothing of him, and every button that he pushes is a reminder of the inconsequential nature of his existence. Look at him there, pushing buttons, doing exactly what he's told to do. Now he's pushing a button. Now he's eating lunch. Now he's going home. Now he's coming back to work. One might even feel sorry for him, except that he's chosen this life. But in his mind, he can go on fantastic adventures. From behind his desk, Stanley dreamed of wild expeditions into the unknown, fantastic discoveries of new lands. It was wonderful, and each day that he returned to work was a reminder that none of it would ever happen to him. And so he began to fantasize about his own job. First, he imagined that one day while at work, he stepped up from his desk to realize that all of his co-workers, his boss, everyone in the building had suddenly vanished off the face of the earth. The thought excited him terribly. So he went further. He imagined that he came to two open doors and that he could go through either. At last, choice. It barely even mattered what lay behind each door. The mere thought that his decisions would mean something was almost too wonderful to behold. As he wandered through this fantasy world, he began to fill it with many possible paths and destinations. Down one path lay an enormous round room with monitors and mind controls. And down another was a yellow line that weaved in many directions, and down another was a game with a baby. And he called it the Stanley Parable. It was such a wonderful fantasy, and so in his head he relived it again, and then again, and again, over and over, wishing beyond hope that it would never end, that he might always feel this free. Surely there's an answer down some new path, mustn't there be? Perhaps if he played just one more time. But there is no answer.
Oh.
How could there possibly be? In reality, all he's doing is pushing the same buttons he always has. Nothing has changed. The longer he spends here, the more invested he gets, the more he forgets which life is the real one. And I'm trying to tell him this, that in this world he can never be anything but an observer, that as long as he remains here, he's slowly killing himself. But he won't listen to me. He won't stop. Here, watch this. Stanley, the next time the screen asks you to push a button, do not do it.
But I won.
You see? Can he just not hear me? How can I tell him in a way that he'll understand that every second he remains here, he's electing to kill himself? How can I get him to see what I see? How can I make him look at himself?
Hey, Amicia, hi. Are you having fun? Yes. This is such a good game.
I suppose I can't, not in the way I want him to. But I don't make the rules. I simply play to my intended purpose, the same as Stanley. We're not so different, I suppose. I'll try once more to convey all this to him. I'm compelled to. I must. Perhaps, well, maybe this time he'll see. Maybe this time. And I tried again.
Please
And
die.
Stanley pushed a button. And I tried again. And Stanley pushed a button. And I tried. A soft wind blew outside and perhaps rain started. And if it did, it stopped shortly after. Stanley hoped that he would one day see weather.
Can we do something about the rain? No. Itu sana buka.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Have you been out window before? Yes, I did. I already done post phone endings, and then the window, and then the third person view, point of view, and then the suicide, and then the real ending, the escape one. Torture ending. Which one was that? And then the female narrator ending, the one we get to developers museum. Adventure line ending. Which one is that? The freedom and the blow up mine. Oh wait, I think I remember. If we manage to press all the button, we get the freedom ending. But if we don't, there's a timer, right? I started watching Amicia thanks to that sleeping in closet clip. The one you have to follow yellow line. I think I don't remember. I think I'm not yet doing that. Which yellow line is it? I forgot. Let's try to the mind control room. Is there anything we can do in there? Broom closet, yes, I've done that one.
Here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office. Hoping he'd coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Adventure end with a loud song, ta 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 ta. Oh, I think I'm not I'm not yet done that.
The moment he entered his manager's office, Stanley froze in his tracks. Not a living soul anywhere.
Berapa tadi?
Could he really be all alone? This was too much for Stanley to take. Too much for any man to take. He fell to his knees, bursting into half moans, half sobs, the guttural retching of life from a man denied any hope, any reason to keep going. Here on the floor, he lay prone, paralyzed by fear for nearly a full hour. But when at last he began to move about in the situation, he found a keypad behind the boss's desk. What could it mean? Was it a sign of hope for Stanley's future? Alas, it was not. For although this keypad guarded the terrible secret of Stanley's past, it had been assigned a 4-digit code so devious and so random that no man could ever hope. Stanley was in such a rush to get through the story as quickly as possible, he didn't even have a single minute to just let the narrator talk.
Yes.
That kind of anxiety isn't healthy, so he relaxed for a few moments with some calming new age music.
No. No, let me out.
Feeling soothed and rejuvenated, Stanley calmly walked forward into the opened passageway.
Ah, there you go.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility. The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength?
Yeah, I want to try the bomb ending. I never done that one, I think.
Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place.
Easter egg di room ini an apa? Which one? Oh, 528. Jadi ruang disco? How? Yeah, I think only that two. Tired. Oh, yang ruang disco yang rute suicide itu ya? Ya, kalau itu
This
sudah.
mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly? No, he refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control.
Iya, yang kelap-kelip tuh kayaknya.
It was unthinkable, wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world? But
Nah,
here's
ini.
the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy or sad or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
On apa off ya? Lupa ini yang on apa yang off apa. Kalau off tuh kalau nggak salah itu sih yang freedom itu ya, yang kita sukses kabur gitu.
Oh, Stanley, you didn't activate the controls, did you? After they kept you enslaved all these years, you go and you try to take control of the machine for yourself. Is that what you wanted? Control? Oh, Stanley, I applaud your effort, I really do. But you need to understand, there's only so much that machine can do. You were supposed to let it go, turn the controls off, and leave. If you want to throw my story off track, you're going to have to do much better than that. I'm afraid you don't have nearly the power you think you do. For example, and I believe you'll find this pertinent, Stanley suddenly realized he had just initiated the network's emergency detonation system. In the event that this machine is activated without proper DNA identification, nuclear detonators are set to explode, eliminating the entire complex. How long until detonation then? Let's say 2 minutes. Now this is making things a little more fun, isn't it, Stanley? It's your time to shine. You are the star.
Udah
It's
pernah
your
belum
story
ya?
now. Shape it to your
Oh
heart's
no,
desires.
kok kayak
This is
merasa
much better
pernah
than what I
mencet,
had in mind. What a shame
I
we have
mean,
so
kayak
little
ngerasa
time
pernah
left to enjoy it. Mere
pernah nganu
moments
ending
until
ini.
the bomb goes off. But what precious moments each one of them is. More time to talk about you, about me, where we're
Kayak
going,
pernah,
what
ya.
all this means. I barely know where to start.
Lupa. Wow.
You'd like to know
Mungkin
where your
nanti.
co-workers are. A moment of solace before you're obliterated. All right, I'm in a good mood. You're gonna die anyway.
Kayaknya
I'll tell
mostly
you exactly
udah.
what happened to them.
Berarti mostly
I erased them.
endingnya udah pernah
I
Cia
turned off the
buka
machine.
semua.
I set you free. Of course, that was merely in this instance
Mungkin
of the
ini
story.
sih.
Sometimes when I tell it, I simply let you sit there
Nanti
in your office
selesai
forever,
ini
pushing buttons
mau
endlessly
coba
and
yang
dying
itu
on
nyari
the
ruang yang kertas
Other
berserakan
times,
di lantai
I let
itu,
the office sink into the
yang
ground,
katanya ada ending
swallowing
juga di situ,
everyone inside,
atau Easter
or I
egg-nya.
let it burn to a crisp. I have to say
Itu
that,
yang belum pernah.
this version of events has been rather amusing. Watching you try to make sense of everything and take back the control wrested away from you, it's quite rich. I almost hate to see it go. But I'm sure whatever I
Let's
come up
wait.
with on the next go-around will be even better. My goodness, only 34 seconds left. But I'm enjoying this so much.
Yeah.
You know what? To hell with it. I'm going to put
Let's
some
enjoy
extra time
the
on the clock.
explosion.
These are precious additional seconds, Stanley. Time doesn't grow on trees. Oh dear me, what's the matter, Stanley? Is it that you have no idea where you're going or what you're supposed to be doing right now? Or did you just assume
Ya
you saw that
random, mungkin
timer, that something in this
restart
room was
berkali-kali,
capable
mungkin
of
nanti
turning it
muncul
off?
hoki-hokian gitu munculnya.
Running from button to button, screen to screen, clicking on every little thing in this room.
Nambah billing.
These number buttons, no, these colored ones, or maybe this big red button, or this door. Everything, anything, something here will save me. Why would you think that, Stanley? That this video game can be beaten? Won? Solved? Do you have any idea what your purpose in this place is? Stanley,
Oh no.
you're in for quite a disappointment.
Narrator
But here's a
suddenly
spoiler
sounds
for you.
like a feeling.
That timer isn't a catalyst to keep the action moving along. It's just seconds ticking away to your death. You're only still playing instead of watching a cutscene because I want to watch you for every moment that you're powerless. To see you made humble. This is not a challenge. It's a tragedy. You wanted to control this world, that's fine. But I'm going to destroy it first, so you can't. Take a look at the clock, Stanley. That's 30 seconds you have left to struggle. 30 seconds until a big boom and then nothing. No ending here, just you being blown to pieces. Will you cling desperately to your frail life, or will you let it go peacefully? Another choice. Make it count.
Let's go.
Or don't. It's all the same to me, all a part of the joke. And believe me, I will be laughing at every second of your inevitable
no.
life from the moment we fade in until the moment I say
Yeah.
happily ever after.
Oh, yeah, music was cool. Happily after up. That's it. Okay, let's try to find the room with many. This is raining. Give me Pepper's room. Oh, what is this? What? Wih, langsung. Langsung disuruh ke ruang sini.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. All of his co-workers were gone.
No Pepper's room.
Hello. This is a recorded message scheduled either by you or a person in your place of work. The purpose of this message is to warn you about the dangers of recorded messages. If at any time you believe you are listening to a recorded message, please terminate it immediately and cease all flow of information from the recorded message into your perceptual sphere. Thank you, and have a pleasant day.
Hey. Okay. Nggak ada telepon lagi. No telephone anymore.
When
Give me Peppers.
all of his co-workers were gone,
Kaca.
all of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley
Let's keep resetting. Not this room. Kaca.
all of his
Restart. Iya, harusnya kelihatan gitu. Ntar, coba kalau ini.
Good morning. Thank you for contacting the Future Happiness Foundation. We are confirming your shipment of 1,327 cardboard boxes to your place of work. Can you
Wow.
verify that this is correct?
Beda lagi.
Excellent. Your order will arrive shortly. Thank you again for contacting the Future Happiness Foundation.
Beda lagi. Give me Peppers. No Peppers. No Peppers. No. Just Peppers, please. Beautiful. Beautiful. Give me Pepper's room. The room with so many peppers. Kaca terus. Nah, ini. What do we have to do in
all of
this
his
one?
co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Harus
No
ngapain
matter
yang
how
di
hard
sini?
Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
Yeah, I don't know what I have to do in here. For the love of God, please unplug me. This deep carpeted Trips you call and then the kill, or do I have to desire? What do we have to do in this room? Katanya kayak ngapain gitu. Stanley. Mesin fotokopi. Nothing. Wait. Let me check. Purple peppers on the floor. Visual. Phone call, blue L, peppers all the floor. Sometimes instead of the third reading tutorial, extended theme away, sometimes nothing. Cuma Easter egg doang. Isi. Jadi kayak hoki-hokian dapat ruang ini gitu ya. I see. Ya cek juga kayak tulisannya cuma apa, salah satu random roomnya gitu. Yeah, it's just like that. So many peppers. Okay, where is the adventure line?
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Which one is adventure line? Ada berapa ending nggak tahu, makanya ini dia mencoba mencari tahu. Oh, atau pernah ya? Sebentar. Sanity check, sanity ending. I've done that one. Kanan.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room.
Which
and
one
Stanley
is the
knew it
line?
perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the
Oh,
employee lounge
elevator.
first, just to admire it.
Oh, that's right.
Standing now in this incredible room, Stanley for the first, but eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
I think I remember that
And so
one.
he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track. But Stanley didn't want to go back to the office. He wanted to wander about and get even further off track. So now in order to get back, he needed to go, from here it's, left.
Left.
Oh, no, it's to the right, my mistake. No, not the right. Why would I have ever
Yeah,
said
I
it
think
was
I
to the
remember
right?
I've done this too, but
What was I thinking?
I forgot.
It's clearly... Oh dear, would you hold on for a minute, please? Now, let's see. We went down right, left, down, left, right. Yep, okay, yes. I've got it now. This story is absolutely, definitely this way.
Really? Oh, ini ya, yang ruang itunya. Sebentar. Cuma itu kan nggak ada jalan lain lagi. Yap. Ya, ini yang ceritanya kita udah tahu duluan sebelum naratornya nganu.
No. This
Nah,
isn't right
ya,
at all. You're
harusnya
not supposed to be
di-
here yet. This is all a spoiler. Quick, Stanley, close your eyes. Okay. We just have to get back to Oh, who am I kidding? It's all rubbish now. The whole story completely unusable. How about, rather than waste my time trying to salvage this nonsense, we'll just restart the game from the beginning. And this time, suppose we don't wander so far off track, Okay, from the top.
Looking in a window. Window.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided
Dia
to go
nggak
to the
tidur
meeting
belum?
room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Yeah, so we go to the thing again.
When Stanley...
Oh.
Wait, what? No, I restarted. I swear, I definitely restarted the game over.
Yeah.
Completely fresh. Everything should be... Oh, did something change? Stanley, did you change anything when we were back in that room with all the monitors? Did you move the story somewhere or... Hold on. Why am I asking you? I'm the one who wrote the story. It was right here just a minute ago. I know for sure that it's here somewhere. Okay, then. It's an adventure. Come, Stanley. Let's find the story.
Oh no. Which one? Itu kan yang itu. Find your own story. I'm curious with this one.
I'll say it. This is the worst adventure I've ever been on. I can promise you there definitely was a story here before. Do we need to restart the game again? Well, I find it unlikely that we'll ever progress by starting over and over again, but it's got to be better than this.
Oh,
Okay, let's give it a
ngelup
shot. Why not?
Cuma ngelup. Ya kayaknya pernah deh, karena storynya
All his co-workers were gone.
nggak jelas
What
kayak
could it
dikasih
mean?
line.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
No doors.
Okay, yep, it's worse. I might be remembering this wrong. It's possible the story is back where we just came from. Why don't we go back the other direction and see if we missed anything?
Uhu.
Aha! I knew we'd miss something. The story. Here it comes. No, wait, never mind. Not the story. Okay, let's head back the other way and retrace our steps.
Ya, oh. Oh no.
Now this... Well, I'll be honest, I don't recognize this place at all. Is this the story? I don't think so. I can't quite recall, but I believe my story took place in an office building. Is that correct?
Spooky.
Do you remember, Stanley? Well, do you know what? Since I've completely forgotten what we were supposed to be doing, how about this? You win!
Udah pernah.
Congratulations!
Ya, ini udah pernah.
I know you put in a lot of hard work, and it really paid off. So,
You
good
win.
job. Oh, no. No, I don't feel right about this at all. We both know you didn't put in any actual work for that
yang
win.
disebut you
Some
win tuh udah
people win
pernah.
fair and square, and this was not one of those situations. Okay, I'm getting weirded out by whatever this place is. I don't care what
Restart.
might happen this time. I have to restart.
Let's go. Nah, ini.
All right, I've got a solution.
Kayaknya
This
pernah.
time, to make sure we don't get lost, I've employed the help of the Stanley Parable Adventure Line. Just follow the line. How simple is that? You see, the line knows where the story is. It's over in this direction.
Nanti semakin
Onward,
gak
Stanley,
jelas gitu
to destiny.
lainnya.
Though, here's a thought. Wouldn't wherever we end up be our destination, even if there's no story there? Or to put it another way, is the story of no destination still a story? Simply by the act of moving forward, are we implying a journey such that a destination is inevitably conjured into being via the very manifestation of the nature of life itself?
Semakin aneh bentuknya.
Hang on. That got a bit weird back there. Well, I'd like to apologize. Not sure where I was going with all that. You know what? I think what we need right now is a bit of music to lighten the mood.
Wait. Ah, yeah, this one. Oh no.
Cut the music, go back and look at that fern. Wait, what? We're back at the office?
Uh-huh.
No. Line, you do know we're looking for the Stanley Parable, right? The story? Is any of this ringing a bell?
Oh. Oh. Yeah.
Oh, no, not again. Line, how could you have done this to us? And after we trusted you, after everything we've been through, you... Oh, I can't take this anymore. To hell with it. Restart. You know what, Stanley? I say forget the adventure line. What's it ever done for us? We're intelligent people, right? Why can't we make up our own story? Something exciting, daring, mysterious. Ooh, this all sounds perfectly doable. Why don't we simply start wandering in, well, I don't know. How about this direction? Now, yes, this is exciting. Just me and Stanley forging a new path, a new story. Well, it could be anything.
It's
What do you
looping.
want our story to be? Go wild. Use your imagination. Whatever it might be, Stanley, I'm ready for it. Oh, no, not you again.
Oh no.
Stanley, I'd also like to veto the line from having any role in our awesome new story. No lines or monitor rooms. Just don't acknowledge it. It'll be fine.
What?
Ah, a choice. We get to make a decision. From here, the story is in our control. How important we must
Have you played
squander
the demo for
opportunity.
this game?
In
No,
fact, I
not
believe
yet.
I need a minute to think here. Just walk in circles for a minute. Okay, so I know that each door has to lead somewhere, which means that somewhere, the place where we're trying to go, there must be a reverse door that leads here. And that in turn means that our destination corresponds with the counter-inverted reverse
Mungkin ini
door
terakhir
of
sih.
origin. So starting from the right, let us ask, will taking the right door lead us to where we're going? And since the answer is clearly yes, then by all accounts, the door on the right is the correct one. Another victory for logic. Come,
Muter-muter.
Stanley, our destiny
Dulu pernah
awaits.
muter-muter tapi nothing happened. Ah yeah, this one I remember.
What's this?
The confusion ending.
The confusion ending. You're telling me that's what this is? It's all one giant ending? And we're supposed to restart the game, what, eight times? That's really how all this goes?
Oh no.
Determined? So now, according to the schedule, I restart again. Then what? Am I just supposed to forget? Well, what if I don't want to forget? My mind goes blank simply because it's written here on this thing, wall. Well, who consulted me? Why don't I get to decide? Why don't I get a say in all of this? Is it really? No, it can't be. I don't want it to be. I don't want the game to keep restarting. I don't want to forget what's going on. I don't want to be trapped like this. I won't restart the game. I won't do it. I won't do it. I won't do it. And the
Oh.
time return. Stopped? Does that mean, did we do it? Did we break the cycle? The, whatever it is that made this schedule? How would we even know? Will someone come for us? Will something happen? So, okay. I guess now we just wait. You know, I suppose in some way that this is a kind of story, wouldn't you agree?
Silau.
I'm not quite sure if we're in the destination or the journey, though they're always saying that life is about the journey and not the destination. So I hope that's where we are right now. We'll find out, won't we? Eventually. Well, in the meantime...
Oh iya, dipaksa restart gitu. I
All of his
remember.
co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Where do we go? Just like that? Yes. I think that's it. Kayaknya cuma itu ya. Kalau nggak salah. Yang lain itu cuma itu doang. Oh. Iya, kayaknya sudah. Final sub ending. Habis ketemu tadi ruang confusion ending, terus habis itu dipaksa restart. Despite what the schedule board stated, the confusion ending is over. Sudah selesai. Oke, sudah selesai. Tapi pengen yang jendela lagi, lagunya bagus. Yang dinyanyiin, oh no, not this one. Yang waktu itu yang jendela tuh lewat mana? Sini kah?
And if it did, it stopped shortly after. Stanley hoped
Mana
that
ya?
he would one day see weather.
Atau ruang satunya? I want the window ending again. Oh no, not this one. Yeah, I want the BGM again. But how do I... Have you done the SVG ending? I don't really remember. Ya harusnya naik meja tapi crouching. No, it's not crouching. Ya, naik meja cuma lupa sebelah mananya. Kalau nggak salah ruangnya harus spesifik gitu. Enter a comment, really? Really? But back then I remember I don't enter any comment, I think.
All of his co-workers were... Wait, no. This isn't the right office, is it? Is this Stanley's office?
Nah. Ruangnya harus... There you go.
At first, Stanley assumed he'd broken the map until he heard this narration and realized it was part of the game's design all along. He then praised the game for its insightful and witty commentary into the nature of video game structure and its examination of structural narrative tropes. So, now that you're here, what do you think? Isn't this a fun and unique place to be? Why don't we take a minute just to drink it all in? Okay, I'm over it now. What do you think? Are you sick of this gag yet?
Are you sick of this gag? Yes.
Well, I don't know how to say this politely, but you could literally just hit escape and restart the game any old time you want, like right now. You could have done it just then. Now would also be an appropriate time to quit. Any of these points and so many, many more, all of them are appropriate. I'm enjoying what seems to be an internal conflict going on where you are literally unable to act on your own desires to restart the game. So, just to push the envelope, I'm going to try and make this as miserable as possible and see how long you can maintain. There once was a man named Stanley, who people considered so manly. But the truth must be told, he was not very old and was quite particularly gangly. What Stanley liked most was buttons.
I like the
He
key
pushed
that.
them like some kind of glutton. He did it all day in a meaningful way, but his brain had long ceased to function. Which is why he is in this parable and lives an existence quite terrible. And if you are not strong and keep playing along, you too will become quite unbearable. Yes. You too will become quite unbearable.
Bam, 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 bam. Bam, 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 bam. Okay, I think I will end the stream here. Thank you for watching. It's very chill, yeah. Thank you, Zen. Thank you, Zen. Otus. I'll see you next time. Bam, 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 bam. Bam, bam, bam. Dun, dun. Bye-bye, bye-bye-bye. Bye, 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 bye. Bye, 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 bye.
Wank, wank.
Oh, by the way, tadi ada satu donasi kelewat kayaknya. Dari Sia. Gotta sleep for work. Thanks for accompanying my overtime. Stay healthy, Sia. Thank you, Sia. Thank you and have a good sleep. Bye bye.